Not for real. Surprise, unstable creature here, okay? And since I did not, I'm always talking, always busy, but since I did not come with my video yesterday after the game, I'm going to go ahead and shoot it out because I already be feeling things coming about. I do be having company to where they don't be wanting to be filmed or wanting to be caught in the background or talking or whatever the case may be. So I kind of respect that, and then I have to shoot my video when I can because of my whole household. Now, to or with no further ado, coming off the line, of course, with the pre-game presser, which I would say we all been waiting for, but it is a pleasure to see this win and everybody just in a better mood and not thinking that, it's this old thing and we're going to lose, 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 lose. I think it's just a test for all of us. So first up is John Gruden. As always, he's gonna speak now. In this time, he's in a better spirit, so he's speaking in, I would say, in good. Well, ain't nobody really disappointed in my eyes. We have a couple bobs, but it's no disappointment. Okay. But anyways, he speak up on diversity within the team, and I guess just overall within that game. I ain't even gonna say within the team, but diversity, protection, and possession of the football, and I guess that's just keeping it all together. Whoa. Okay, and then he speak up on Derek and Daniel adapting to the weather, which is always a plus because watching that game and seeing the way the ball goes, it was glad to see that, Daniel was able to, find his footing like he spoke about. But that's all the way down there. He did speak in the press conference. He also, I guess, took into his own consideration the advice that he was getting, what he was feeling, mashed that together, and made it happen. Okay, and so with that, what's this man name? Gruden. He spoke upon the offensive line being blessed, and yeah, being blessed to come over with this win because coming out the last 2 weeks, I guess nobody has been up in that type of mood, feeling, or whatever the case, because surrounding not just that Tampa Bay game and that loss, but you also had a birthday, you also have Trent, you have all these situations surrounding that. So, given that loss, it was just probably a lot to handle just within itself. And, okay, spoke up on the defense being wiser, Trent Brown being out again, and he just hoping for a healthy recovery as always, and so is the rest of the team as always. Trying to figure out as they play, as they watch films, think about what they did wrong on the field, eliminating big plays, playing consistently, because like I always say, that's important, never to lose your momentum and to keep on moving forward, because you know what, it'll get you further than letting go, you know what I mean? So that's a plus. Less errors. He spoke about Joyner. I'm for sure, um, I'll be excited and very enthused to see Joyner out there on the field because he is like he like I gotta say what's the people that do the timber. Yeah, he just like chopping them down. He don't care what size you are. He gonna get in your ass, and that's just what it is. So I'm always excited, and even though I am not on the field with him, I'll be behind him. I'll be looking like, put your hands on him. Put your hands on him. I'm right there. Won't feel shit, but I'm right there. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I just went into my own thing. But he spoke about Joyner and him stepping up his skills and, doing his thing and just showing that. And that's all good. And of course, nobody can get around this question or close to the last question, which is the old school style that he keep on playing with or referring to. But like he said, if it's hitting on all cylinders, let's let it fly. Let's let it go. It doesn't hurt to try. So that's all good. And last but not least, he spoke up on Derek Carr and the confidence and him uh, in ways in leading these men versus finding his footing with all the rest of the men prior to. So that's a plus. That's all good. I mean, Gruden and his attitude just makes me think like, him just putting things into perspective better. Saying the men that he have on his team, on both sides, whether they're coaches or the players, he's saying that that whole thing coming together like they keep on saying, just waiting for that thing to click. So he's seeing that and having his patience because, when you have patience and you believe and you feel like you see a different outcome from a different angle, you're not as upset and it's like you see something better at the end of, all of this. That pot of gold that we all or something to look for. Whatever. Okay, next up, Josh Jacob. Of course, I would say was in a better mood than some of the times that that he come and did a press conference because he'd be looking like, okay, if I didn't do my best, he have his personal goals that he trying to reach. So when they are not met, he's not in the best mood, but he is in a cool mood. He's in enough to be like, what, we got this win, let's go. Keep it happening, keep it happening, but keep it happening. But he got his personal goals that he just wanna, make sure that he reached those. That way, every year he's already pushing himself to do better. He's, it's automatically in him to know that he have to do better. He have to get there. So that's a plus. Okay, now he spoke up on his running game and being strong, and after sitting out, I guess getting that feel again, waiting for everyone to be clicking on all cylinders. When I say waiting on to get that feeling, I guess that running because he prior to he had been being getting stopped, so he haven't been actually gaining those yards. So he's like, that's good, getting that footing and all of that back. He talked about his Tampa Bay performance. Answered a question on Carr, of course. Question playing against old college teammates or people that he went to school with. And I guess it ain't no different because it's still part of the game and what, they all are used to. So, surprisingly, I guess he hasn't really been speaking long. Because I still watch the press. I haven't been doing any videos. My house is unstable. Okay, so that's what's up. Okay, so next up is Hunter Renfrow. And if you don't know by a prior video, okay, this is my little assassin, and I do believe that he is a bomb-ass weapon, bomb-ass asset. He to me, even though, you see his stats, but to watch him on the field, it is so surprising. It's like, it's surprising, but it's like, wow, because he not saying that he make the best play. He makes some good plays, and he's able to catch the ball when it's a straight bullet. So you have some people there, but on our team, that's what I'm saying, on our team. Surprisingly, he wasn't there long. He spoke highly of his team and just spoke, I guess, along the questions that he was asked about his team. And all of them getting along. But I guess they should have got more into it with him. Even though we watch him, maybe they don't see what I see or whatever the case may be. They throw a couple names out there after he make a good couple plays. But, all together, if you really look at him, like I said, just overall bomb asset. So It's weird. They should have way more questions prepared, ready to have him sitting up there for a long time. I know they looking like, oh, you're not the, the number one this, but come on now, give props what props is due. Don't ever overlook a lot. It's okay. So it's surprising. I was really surprised about everybody. Demeanor. Hunter, I did want to say, looked a little older. I guess he tied everybody, saying that, he looked so young and such like a baby, which is true. But, yeah, he's starting to look a little rough and rugged, but not too much because it's making him look a little growner, but not too slow it down. Okay, and then next up, which I'm glad that they probably are talking to more often, or just talking to more, which is Daniel Carlson, because um, now, now as far as like the attitude, he probably got one of those stubborn attitudes, but at the same time, you can't doubt the leg. You see what the leg does. You see what he doing. You see how he was able to adapt during this game. I don't know if they looking forward to more uh, obstacles like this, shall I say? But if whether or not he's working it out, because when he took the time to speak, he also spoke about somebody just talking to him about the wins and how he should play and maybe look forward to that. But he said, pause on that shit. I'm going to go ahead and take what I know, do my thing, and put that on the field. So, like I said before, maybe it was just a mash of what he got and what he know in the field, and put it all together. Cause, like he said, he was offered the advice, and that's what it was. Wendy Phil talked about receiving advice from, from a friend about the wins. Okay, basically, he said he didn't need it. Okay, and now on to Nick. What is this? Of course, the correction of the game plays in the game to put in perspective. Use the opportunity. Oh, okay. So, yeah, of course, he spoke up on the correction of the games and what he thought, as far as like the in and out, and how I guess was thinking just what could have been this, what could have been that, and that's of videos. I'm assuming videos of a compilation of videos that he may have watched prior to this game and the game. I mean, what I took by how he was speaking, and that doesn't necessarily mean that what he was doing, and oh, yeah. I guess he would, yeah. Speaking of the old videos and being able to take those, bring it to the field, and put that in perspective. I'll be writing stuff and I'll be looking like, what the f is that? Okay, and again, yeah, putting in perspective and taking hold of the opportunity once it sees itself for the taking. And of course, when you look at certain stuff and you remind yourself like that is, sometimes you hesitate. Some people hesitate, some people don't. So that's what it is, being ready to put everything in perspective. Okay, and then next up on this little list of pressers, no, okay, scratch that. Derek Carr. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay. I gotta get through my little notes. They just look like, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm writing. Okay. Okay. His goal is scoring. And my writing is ugly. His goal is scoring. Okay. Finding ways to just win. This is what he's speaking about. He just want to find ways to win in every way. And at least trying what he know, or trying with he's been told to do, because obviously, you have other people calling the plays and so forth and so forth. Um, okay. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Prior to, just felt like, oh, he was going to. Okay, I don't know what the hell I wrote right there, but you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and skip on through here. He talked about him and what he had to overcome as far as like this weather, and you know what? He, threw the, yeah, I seen he threw that damn ball, and that's where it went straight to the side. So then he had to correct himself, get his mind right, see how he was gonna, what I mean, finish out the game. He said the teammates was a little bit upset for him not sliding, but you know what? I appreciate his stand on where he's trying to take not just himself but the team and myself as well. Okay, to the top. Okay, but I appreciate that because he's like, I'm just whatever it takes. I'm just gonna get it there. If it takes for me to run, and I know sliding, it sometimes when you ask the quarterback to slide, they slide it's slide in a safe zone. It's not, they're not too close or whatever the case may be, but that's how it be. So he was like, they were mad at him for not sliding, but stayed up running to get as much as he can. He's gonna try no matter what, and that's all good. Okay, yeah, because like plenty of times when he was talking, all he does is care about the win, and his mindset is as if so. That's what he's on. He's just caring about the win. He's not pointing finger at this point. Nobody's pointing fingers. That's what he's saying. Nobody's pointing fingers. So, everybody just playing their part. What they not playing, they making sure just everybody just doing what they're doing. You don't need to point the finger to, you know, for everybody to get the Jeff or what way it's falling on. In that sense. As for, yeah, no need to point the finger. Like, with the offense and the defense. Oh, defense is, no, offense did this, defense did that. No, that's the goddamn fans, because you know what? All of, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in the boat, even though I'm not the ones acting like this. We act like we don't see certain, like, the whole game and how it's playing, whether it's tit for tat or whatever the case may be. We see how the game goes, so I just don't get. Like, a lot of fans go straight after Gunther. I mean, some people see what they see, they know what they want, whatever the case may be. I mean, you even take me for example, going at the core, but at the core, it was we had some time in with Carr. He was already showing improve. I mean, he was already showing what he had prior to. Like, I had a whole, before I even did that. I probably had a, before I made my channel, I probably had a season and probably 2 seasons with his ass, and that's why I know, just like, okay. So it is totally different how we act when we attack our defense and our offense. And when we attack our defense and our offense, are we not forgetting who's a part of our defense? Like, come on now. We act like, okay, Jonathan Abram is a beast. If he's a beast, come on now. He's our defense. Come on now. You say that, I say Jordan is a beast. He's a beast. I say Pharrell is a beast. I say Key is a beast. I say all these people are beasts, and we just looking like, oh, defense ain't shit. The fuck? Defense ain't shit, but that's others. But you know what? I'm trying not to rant. Let me get around to last but not least, Jonathan Abram. Okay, it's good to see you in a better mood. I am so glad that you are here, not to disrespect us anymore. You covered your hair up. It lets me know maybe you have thought about it. All of this respect, not for real. Always game ready. Talked about being game ready. Talked about missing the Tampa Bay game and how much it kind of like took from him, especially it was his birthday game. Um, but he also spoke about making up for that. Um, well, not actually for his birthday, but making up for that game in a way, getting this win as well as for Trent and getting better because they have a closer relationship. Like I guess like all the teammates, but he also have a friend. I guess they're friends, whatever. I don't like when putting extras on it. And I guess lately his mind been set on just doing his thing on the doing his thing for the defense and just collecting these wins for his team. Not to mention, I just want to carry on. I know I'm gonna end up doing another video and then in the week sometime because I like saying turkey. I'm gonna need us to collect turkey. It's Thanksgiving. Why not eat well? We have to start getting sacked. Now, I don't want to put extra pressure on it because when I did think about this in the beginning of the season, that's when they was like really on bliss, really drawn in, really on this. So and they let a couple major plays get by. So that was just like okay, even though we want to go in and get these turkeys, we letting a lot of stuff get by. So I understand. Defense is thinking wiser. We can't do nothing but respect that. Maybe I don't know what other people are used to. I'm always trying to look for the difference that we have. You know what I mean? It don't have to be like in so much as our, playbook. It's all about people executing how we have these players in line to do so. Like that buy-in word. Who all understands what's really going on with these plays, whether they're old or new. And like he said, if these old plays is hitting on all cylinders, whether it's this game, another game, let that shit fly. I'm with it. You should be with it. And that's just what it is. Now I realize that I'm going to have to say this often and as often as possible. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But I'm somebody. Not for it's supposed to be. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm somebody's shot of Kodiak if I retarded ass. But I'm somebody. Okay, scratch that. Let's toss that shit out the window. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's fine and dandy. Y'all have a blessed night, and y'all can watch out for my next video coming soon. I don't know. Wait, no, for real. Bye.